A Hong Kong court rejected on Sunday a challenge to an emergency law criminalizing protesters wearing face masks as democracy activists hit the streets again in defiance of the ban. Despite half of the city was a near shutdown, protesters staged unsanctioned flash mob rallies across the strife-torn city, some vandalizing subway stations and shops.
Pro-democracy lawmakers went to the High Court on Sunday seeking an emergency injunction against the ban, arguing the emergency powers bypassed the legislature and contravened the city's mini-constitution. But a senior judge dismissed their injunction demand. As the ruling was being delivered, two unsanctioned rallies were kicking off on both sides of Victoria Harbour, with tens of thousands masked protesters gathering in torrential downpours. The fresh protests were sparked after Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam outlawed face masks, which protesters have used to hide their identity to protect from tear gas by invoking emergency powers which have not been used for half a century. The city's unelected pro-Beijing leader invoked the sweeping colonial-era law on Friday, allowing her to make any regulations whatsoever if unrest did not abate, following 4 months of huge and increasingly violent protests. The move, which can put the demonstrators behind bars for up to a year for hiding their faces, was welcomed by government supporters and Beijing. But opponents and protesters saw it as the start of a slippery slope tipping the international finance hub into authoritarianism.